My name is Sarah and I'm the Neverland Navigator. I was having a really rough day today. I started with some allergies in my eyes. We hit construction on the way to my belly dance class. Then on the way home, our van ran out of gas. I wasn't going to do my vlog today. I was just going to skip it and do something else. I thought, hey, why don't I take a bath, a nice soothing bath, and that will kind of help me feel better. Lo and behold, I made it too hot and I burnt my feet. So, I'm having kind of a crappy day, and I thought, hey, why not? Let's just throw on a unicorn horn and something sparkly. It'll make me happy, it's silly, and it's a little bit of fun. So, self-care is anything that you do to make your physical or mental health go back to neutral or to a positive state. This is a popular term amongst those who have mental illnesses or mental disorders. I myself have major depression and minor anxiety, and it helps me to remember that self-care is really important in order for me to stay a whole, healthy person. So self-care can come in all different kinds of forms. Let's talk about physical self-care first. So, taking care of your body is important. Whatever you put into it is what your body is made of. Your body is literally made of the food that you eat. It's also why it's important that you drink a lot of water, or at least fluids that are healthy for you, so that you can continue to flush out anything that you don't want your body to be holding on to. Exercise is good, as long as you do it within range of motion that is safe for you to do, and getting proper sleep, and also getting some vitamin D. Go outside. Even for those people like my husband who hate nature, go outside, get some sunshine, spend 2 minutes soaking up some sun like a little plant, let your little fronds unfurl. Take care of your body. If that means that you need medications because you have blood pressure issues, take them. If you need to do physical therapy because a part of your body doesn't move the way that it should or doesn't function the way that it should, do that. If you've got some other kind of medical problem that is inhibiting your ability to have a full, wonderful life, talk to your doctor. Get an herbal supplement. Find good foods that will reduce your inflammation. Do things that are going to promote whole body health. When it comes to your mental health, find things that make you happy. Find things that make you feel good. Do things like, find a game that you like and play the game, or read a book that you really enjoy. Watch a show that you like. Talk to someone. Even people who are introverts still need to be socialized, even in their own way. Find things to just bring joy to your life. Wear a stupid hat on your head if that makes you feel better. Go learn how to craft or paint, or take a walk and enjoy some nature, or listen to some music that you love. Make a vlog. Do something creative. Find a club or a class or a group of people who are interested in the same thing that you are. Find stuff that makes you happy. When it comes to mental illness, especially for people like myself who have depression, we don't always have the same faculties to deal with everyday stress that someone who doesn't have a mental illness does. So there are some things that seem like basic life things that you should do as a human. Those things can be actually really challenging, even on a regular day, even on a good day. And people who have chronic physical pain can definitely testify to this. Feed yourself good food. Use your muscles, use your body in a way that is healthy. Find some things that stretch your brain muscles, get those synapses firing, and explore things that make your heart happy. Because being a whole person is really important. Not only is it important for you, so you just on a daily day-to-day basis are a whole person, but it's really important if you're going to be in a relationship with one or many other people. And it's really important for myself as a mom. I have to pour my energy into my son all day long as a stay-at-home mom. And he needs me because he's little and he can't generate his own stuff. All of his stuff comes from me and from Dad. If my pitcher is empty because I'm not doing self-care, then I can't help him. There's nothing for me to give him. And that's doing a really big disservice to him as his mother. Things like depression poke a big hole in my pitcher. Anxiety pokes another hole in my pitcher. If I'm not eating well, if I'm not exercising, if I am creating too many plans but not making sure that I have time to rest or do something fun, poke another hole. So even when I do fill this pitcher again, I've got all these holes in the bottom of my pitcher that it runs out. And then I go to pour it into my son, still no energy, still no positivity, still can't help him. So self-care is important to kind of plug those holes, even if momentarily. Self-care will help you manage or put a band-aid on those things so that you can get to the next day or make it to the next step, the next moment in time. Okay, so I'm gonna be real with you. I was not prepared to be a mother at all. I wanted to be one really bad, and I was so nervous during my pregnancy that I wasn't going to make it to D-Day, to delivery day, that I totally forgot about the fact that after you're pregnant, you become a parent. And my husband went through the same thing. He was so concerned about keeping our baby inside and making sure that I'm healthy and, you know, that we make it to the day that we deliver. And they handed us our son and we're like, oh crap. We're parents. They're gonna send him home with us. So we're able to survive the first 3 months. But we did it recognizing that each other had physical and mental needs and finding a way to get those met. So every couple days we'd be like, hey, have you taken a shower? You should probably take a shower. You would probably benefit from smelling like a regular human being. So I would watch Orion while my husband would take a shower, or vice versa. He would watch Orion while I go take a shower. We would switch off who was on baby duty so the other person could take a nap. Or making sure that we had really quick food to eat because we didn't have time to make any real meals. We found ways to make sure we took care of our physical and our emotional needs while also taking care of our son. I remember there was one day that my husband had been taking care of both our son and me after my C-section, that he was totally drained. He was totally drained, and he asked me, hey, do you mind if I go spend some time with my friends? I was like, go, please go, because I know that you need that time away from Orion and away from me to recharge, to fill your pitcher up so that when you come back, you're full and you can pour back into our son and pour into me, because at the time, I wasn't generating my own either. I needed help. The most important person in my life is not my son. It's me. And that sounds really selfish and terrible, but I'm the only person that has to live with me for the rest of my life. My husband can go away, my son can go away, my other partners can go away, my parents can go away, my friends can go away. I can't go away. I'm stuck with me. So I have to take care of me in order to be a good mom for my son and a good wife to my husband and a good partner to Eric, Susie, and Rachel. If I don't take care of me, then that means they have to spend their energy working to fill me and to fix me. That's why whenever you go on an airplane and they have the steward person or the flight attendant, telling you where the exits are and look at the safety pocket and all of that, and they get to the point where it's the oxygen mask. Now think about this. They say, if you need to help a small child, with their oxygen mask, make sure you take the oxygen mask down and put it over yourself first, and then assist other people. Now, in the moment, people think, no, I'm going to be, this superhero person. I'm going to put their mask on first because I'm saving them. Okay, but if you pass out from a lack of oxygen, you can't help anybody. Okay? So you need to make sure you get your oxygen on so that you are filling yourself full of self-care and positivity and you are full so that you can turn around and help the other person. You can turn to your partners, your children, your family, your friends, your coworkers, and help them. But if you're broken, you can't fix anybody else. Self-care doesn't look the same for everyone. What works for me might not work for you. And what works for someone else might not work for me. Maybe self-care for you looks like paying your bills so you're not as stressed. Maybe it looks like calling your doctor or calling your mental health professional to make sure that you get your medication correctly, or signing up for therapy. Maybe you like to color, you want to color, and that will give you some peace of mind, some relaxation. Perhaps you like to sew or crochet or knit or felt or quilt. That can give you some satisfaction, some downtime, just some me time to do your self-care. Maybe you love to cook. You can cook for yourself or cook for other people if that's interesting to you. You can learn different kinds of recipes. Get a new recipe book. Look up a recipe online. Give yourself permission to say no to things that don't give you happiness. Just because someone invites you to do something or asks you to do something doesn't mean that you have to say yes to it. You can say no. There's been more than one occasion that my best friend has asked me to do something, or I've asked her to do something, and it sounded really fun for one of us, and the other person just said, you know what? I need a mental health day. I don't want to go out. I don't want to do anything like that. I'd rather just stay at home, curl up, and watch Netflix and play with my cat. Bottom line is, you need to take care of yourself, both your body and your mind and your spirit. All three of these parts are making up a whole person, and if you're not whole, then you can't help someone else. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Leave your questions and comments down below. You can find me on Facebook. That'll be down in the description. Also, you can find my Etsy page if you're interested in any of the things that I make. Thanks for coming on this adventure, guys. I'll see you second star to the right, straight on till morning.